a gentle breeze carries the stench of the dead below. The bionic soldier, Clay, stands alone with a very important briefcase in his backpack and a distant mall in sight. We must not fail. We must prevail. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to our short survival series and to our journey with Clay here, carrying, of course, the nuclear football. The scenario designed by Vormithrax. Thank you once again for this fun ride. We are surrounded. Yep, surrounded. We're on top of a police station, and our goal to receive evac is all the way over here at this mall. Now, the distance isn't that bad. It's not that far. However, down below, there's a whole heap of trouble. We've got feral humans, a large amount of them. And there's a strange source of light down there. Most things don't emit bright light, so I don't know what that is. I'm a little concerned. So let's take this moment to catch our breath, ignoring the sounds of death below, sheath that combat knife, and I think it's about time that we wield our assault rifle. We need to be ready for everything and anything down there. And, well, in the last we did clamber right on top of the roof. I think this can also go down. So that's an option for us, because climbing back down from where we were before isn't. We were grabbed, we were surrounded, it was a bad time. So let's just head over here and see what we can do. Let's just peek down the ladder. Alright, it's okay. We definitely heard sounds coming from within here, so we know that there are others down here. But we're not surrounded. And because of that, I think we're going to wear the assault rifle again, and we're going to draw out our combat knife. This is close quarter combat. We don't need to have a rifle. But we do have an acidic zombie up there in the cell, and it has spotted us, stumbling towards us. We managed to actually take a fair bit of acidic damage on our arm. So we managed to kill it. We can see smoke ahead. Smoke, or yes, smoke of some kind. There is a feral prepper that is dead on the ground here, not killed by us. Our arm singeing from the acidic bile. A cop, locked up in his cell, turned, long dead. We'll be leaving you, and as for you two, we'll slash out first of all towards the kid, and then the decayed zombie. Oh boy, and here comes the trouble. Breaking their way in from the front, we have a boomer, a shocker, and a whole host of trouble. All big bad news for us. And we are losing blood out of our left arm. Looking at the rest of the location here, really nowhere is going to be a good option for us. Honestly, maybe getting back onto the roof and just trying to climb down one of the other sides might be our best bet. However, are we going to be able to make that? We can certainly try. We start to run as electricity arcs out towards us. We're going to have to step into acid. That's fine. Up we go. Covered in bile. We can take a moment here. We're just going to drop the combat knife to the ground to try and stop the bleeding on our arm. There we go. We're all right. Sheathing that knife, it's time for us to wield the assault rifle. Expecting the worst. We're in moderate pain now. We don't have a first aid kit to our name. We're just going to have to hope. So, let's slow to a walk as we get near the edge of this thing. This is dangerous. Very dangerous. We could try and clamber down onto the railing that's there. But if we slip, it's gonna be real bad. In actual fact, I think we are gonna put this rifle back on so our hands are free. Here we go, Clay. Climbing down. All right, we make it down in one piece. Our skill in parkour makes it easier to climb. Fantastic. However, the weight of our luggage also made it more difficult. Okay, that worked out pretty well for us. So we know that there's a whole host of trouble up here. we can use this little field here to help us out. As long as we can get onto the main street, it's pretty much a straight shot towards the mall. Once we actually get to the mall though, that's when more trouble starts. So, oh boy. Let's get the knife back out, just in case anyone comes too close. What we want right now is silence. We want to be as quiet as we possibly can. As we move through the neighborhood, we've got a bike, a mountain bike. Now, I don't think we can use this. Wayfarer, I believe, won't allow us to use any vehicles. So, we'll stick with it. We've got some cardinals out in the street, just flapping about. Some robins. The birds have a lot to feed on, I think. If they do feed on the dead, that is. We'll take the crossing, as there are a couple of cats out here in the middle of the street. But for the most part, well, I was going to say things are quiet, but that is always fleeting. We have a large congregation of the dead here. But we're getting closer, aren't we? Slowly but surely. And a great big noise to the north is going to draw all these dead up towards us. So, let's make our way around, cautiously as we go. And seemingly, they have no idea that we're passing through here. Zapper zombies to the southeast. We will mind our own business, thank you. Our night vision illuminating the space around us. We can see CBMs in the electronics store here. Let's go north, making our way through the alley and around the back of this place. Okay, a Rottweiler. That we are probably going to have to kill, if it smells us, and it does. It's got a good sense of smell, but that one nice snapping strike is enough to take it down. Alright, getting our bearings again, we've got a radio station and a vet clinic between us and the mall. Where the best place to enter is going to be, we can't be sure, but the extraction point is on the roof. We know that we need to get up. So, let's get across the road for now, moving away from the dead that are here, and just kind of going between the two buildings. We could stop at the pharmacy. We could try and get some painkillers. I'm kind of half tempted to do so. Let's just try the back door. Locked. As expected. So, we carry further down. And a skeletal juggernaut. Yup, the big boys are out in force. A hideous golem of plated bones and misshapen flesh drags its heavy, pointed limbs behind it like an unwanted burden. We do not want to tussle with that, even with our assault rifle. So, to the north we go, and out the front, a soldier just stumbles backwards and forwards, unwilling to leave its station. Well, we might have to do something then. Let's see if we can get you to just come this way a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Maybe you want to try and take a step into that bush there. Alright, a really good strike there, stunning it. We'll take another strike, moving back, striking again. Okay, we're going to try and use our speed here, snapping out towards this thing, and damn, spinning around, we hit it hard. Pick the fern? No. In actual fact, we want to try and see what we can use on this zombie soldier here. MREs. Excellent. Chocolate bars. We are hungry. We didn't have anything coming down here. And sometimes soldiers do have first aid kits. Unfortunately, this one doesn't seem to have one. But we can take both the wafers and the chocolate bars. We can take this moment to just have a quick little bite to eat. Actually, we can eat straight from the MREs, and we're probably going to go for that entree. Okay? As long as it's not dangerously close, we're all right. And I think just for our own well-being, we're going to have some chocolate, which is going to have us in a nice mood. Okay, a SWAT zombie has appeared in that time that we'll be munching away. Let's just be cautious here. Okay, alright. The numbers are high, and they're only going to get higher as we start to get closer to the mall here. Okay, let's just be very cautious, because if we are, we can move between them. That necro boomer though, that is going to be a problem. It rushes towards us, we stab it 2 times, and a third, and a massive explosion covers the area. If there was anything dead here, that would have brought that to life. We're going to have to start to run because everything will have heard that and they're going to be heading straight to that point. Even the dead that are down here. Okay. Easy does it. 1, 2, 3, and another is dead. We've got a runner, 2 runners down to the south. Ha! Nope, a lot more than 2, okay? We travel up the center of the road, having cleared some of the space. We have a devourer in between us and where we want to go. Just an amalgamation of bodies fused together. Clay, give it space. Up the road we go, past a shrieker, and towards a regular zombie. Okay, you, I'm happy to fight. We'll do so quickly, running away from it. Alright, what have we here? A bookstore. No, a recycle center first. Okay, let's crack open that gate. And this has given us, at least a little bit of a break. It's going to take anything a while to get through those fences if they want to follow us directly. Okay, up and over we go. Closer still. Nice big statue in an open road. The entrance of the mall is here. Okay, let's just take a moment, get our breath back. Nothing's coming for us right now. Okay, all right. Nearly 9 o'clock. It's only been an hour. Clay works fast. Okay, in between them we go. We need to try and pick the best path possible. We don't want to blow up that boomer because it's going to be a lot of noise. The devourer might have caught our scent. This is bad. There's a lot more here than we want to be dealing with right away. So let's just abort. We're going to start to make our way back down. We've got 1 of the dead on us. We'll take care of her. 2 quick strikes is enough to do it. And that's not a bad way for us to do this, if we can control the amount that are coming for us. Okay, we'll fight you if we have to. Carry on further down. Because of that noise, most of them are going to try and make their way up towards that. However, some of them down here have our scent. Okay, alright, let's get the store open. It's a hardware store. They might shatter the glass here, which is a concern. We'll hold our ground as our right leg gets slashed. The cop is a bit more of a problem. Okay, strike out. We're going to start to run now just so we can get a little bit more speed. We can try and use our abilities, our parkour, to just give us the space that we need. You know what? We don't have to fight you. We can outpace you. Just like so. Alright, we want to put that knife away for a moment, see if we can stop the bleeding on our leg. It was just a scratch after all, so nothing for us to be concerned about. And out this door we go. Okay. And to the right, that is the mall proper. Okay, up and over, Clay. We've got a shocker and some regular zombies. We still haven't fired a single bullet yet, but believe me, we're going to need to start firing before too long. I want to try and get into the mall before we try and start, doing any of that though. A lot of regular zombies, I'm okay with trying to fight them, because we can take them out in about 1 or 2 hits, and as long as we don't get surrounded, we'll be okay. We've got a thorny shambler down here. Yep, they can hit us from a distance, so let's be wary. And it looks like the mall is already occupied. Ah, a thorny shambler has already seen us. Well, I guess this is going to happen one way or the other, isn't it? A few quick slashes there. Towards the shambler we go. We take that down before we step into the mall. Okay. The population of the mall seems relatively high. Alright, we need to try and find a staircase up, and it looks like our extraction point is the southeastern corner of the building. Okay, staircases could be anywhere. We're looking for, ideally, a service one. Stepping through, nothing in here except for shuffling on the other side. So not what we want. Bathrooms, I think, seemingly. Okay, so Let's continue moving for now. Avoiding the throngs of the dead there. They're going to start to try and make their way further to the front after hearing some of that noise. Grabbed by a few. We're not slowed down for long. Okay. Oh, fantastic. One of them just fell from above. It's downed on the ground. Okay. Damage that I didn't want to see. Okay, that's fine. And there we go. Stairs. But those are stairs leading down. Not what we are after. So let's maybe try and go for the center. Nothing here yet. Okay. Close those behind us. There we go. Stairs leading up. I don't know how many levels to this mall there is. We'll happily take you out. Taking more damage in the process. Most of the damage that we're taking is bruising. Nothing that we aren't going to be able to recover from, given enough time. Let's poke our head up. Okay. Alright. It's at this point I'm starting to think maybe now is when we want to go loud. Staircase over here. Okay. I like that. We'll do it if we have to. And you know what? We're going to go straight for these stairs here. Not even looking to see what's waiting for us. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. This is bad. This is quite bad. Are we going to be able to run back in time and close this door? The answer is no. That is very bad for us. Okay. If we go downstairs now, we know that there's a whole heap of dead that are there that are going to be chasing us. But we might be able to make it back to the bottom floor as well. Okay, we go down a level. It's not so bad there. Do we want to try and risk it? No. We go down yet another level. Down to here. And we'll be ready to face anything that comes for us. If they are going to clamber down the stairs, it's going to be one at a time. And we can manage that. And if they don't follow us at all, we will just need to find another way up. And I think that's what we're going to have to do. Oh boy, they are really starting to come for us now, huh? Okay. Move. Okay. I don't see a way out of this room. Nope, I do not. Okay. Backed into a corner. And this was another acidic zombie. Our leg really starting to hurt now. We're going to start to slow to a run. Okay. Use the furniture to our advantage. I think they're going to keep on making their way down here. Yep. Alright, come on then. They must be able to smell us. Our pain is starting to get distracting. It's really not helping us. Okay, but we've cleared out a fair amount of the dead in here, meaning that we can move. I was going to say move a little easier. Not really. No, not at all. We'll stay back here though. This one can definitely smell us, slowly making its way down towards us. Okay. Nice and easy. We can even use the acid that's on the ground to damage them a little bit. We've got our breath back. That's something. Now, if we want to try and make our way towards the top and fight through it, we can definitely make that work. We're going to have to use our rifle though. So, let's get ready to wield that thing, but we need to make it past this lot first. And it's going to have to be a bit of a dash to get there. So, let's start to run. Okay, and we go up. There's so many on this level now. Okay. Let's sheath the knife. We wield the assault rifle. And we get ready to take a step up. They've moved on. They've moved on. Okay. Okay. Let's peek. Oh, wow, that's bad. That's a whole heap of bad. But that works for me. That works for me. Okay. I think this is actually the roof. Yup. That's it. That's where we have to get to. Okay. Alright, Clay. Oh boy, where did you just appear from? Can't be sure, but we're not going to take any more chances. We're going to steady up. We're going to get ready to take this shot. We should put our earplugs in first. And you know what? I'm very tempted to do that. I'll try and do that just as soon as we take this one out as well. Okay, and of course, with that noise, oh, they were in the box. Okay, when they move through the cardboard boxes, they're invisible for like a second because they're actually hiding in the box. Okay, a decent shot, heavy bleeding. There we go. Let's wear those earplugs, chuck them in real quick like, and we need to get a move on. We start making our way down south. Okay, take a few good shots at you if we can. Honestly, the closer they are, the better, because our chances for a headshot get really high. And of course we have a feral zombie that's right behind us. That is going to be a bit of a problem. You, let's see. Stop aiming. Nope. Take the shot. Take the shot again. Okay. Moving further down. How long is it going to take us to open this thing? Not that long. And actually, I didn't think we needed to. Okay. All right. Moving across. It's just over here. We've made it. We have made it. Let's catch our breath. Take that moment. Clay. That is the goal. And it seems to be in working condition. We examine it. It's looking good. It's an Apache. It's got fuel. It's got battery. But currently, there's no pilot in there, which means that the pilot is nearby. So I think we might have to buy ourselves a little bit more time. Now, I know to complete this challenge, all we need to do is just jump in here, and that is the challenge complete. I'm giving us a little bit of an extra complication here, because we made it here a lot faster than I thought we were going to. And so, with that, we start to make our way back on over here. In Clay, we got ourselves a little bit of a shooting gallery. We're going to try and lure some of these folks out towards us. Let's take a precise shot on this one. Okay. Hard to tell if we made it, but we definitely got their attention. That much is certain. Most certainly. Now, the feral hunter is the one that we really need to worry about, or rather the zombie hunter. We'll start to steady up our shot here. We are going to try and keep it semi-automatic just for the time being, but as soon as we need to, we will go full auto. One more shot should do this. Okay, I was wrong. I am surprisingly wrong. There we go. Okay, now let's change this. We're going to go to automatic. We're going to start to line up this shot as it jumps towards us. Stop aiming. No. And here it is. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, a little bit more here than we might have wanted. Let's go back to semi-auto. Okay, ignoring sounds. We take the shots. We need to keep a close eye on how much ammunition we've got as well. We've got 12 left. I'm going to try and see if we can take down this zombie brute before it gets any closer. Yep, we've spotted a shrieker. It's close to us. We know this. All right, a good few shots here. Not enough to take it down though, so we steady up again a little bit more. Okay, now we need to move. We start to run back. Okay, this sucker is on us. And he means business. We've got 4 shots left. We are going to have to reload after this. Decent. Okay. All right. So let's get that distance. We move away. Time to reload. Okay. Use this one here first. Let's start to move back here. Okay. Back to semi-automatic. Let's take that precise shot. Decent. Hit it in the arm. One more will kill it. We'll try and shoot the one behind it then, if we can. Okay. Skeletal zombie, that'll take a little bit more to take down. Let's go for the hunter instead. Precise shot at it. Not enough to kill it though. Let's go for another. Okay. Skeletal zombie, precise shot on you. See how that works for us. Okay, a critical. Not quite enough to take it down though. It should theoretically bleed to death, so we'll try and keep our eye on it if we can. The rest of them are kind of just in like this frenzy back here. We'll take out the shrieker if we can. Okay. Alright, I was just going to try and see if we could hit this one, the skeletal zombie, but the miner isn't going to be enough. Attack, stop aiming, no. Okay. There we go. We've got some decayed zombies coming for us now. Damn, nice, a headshot. Backing up a little bit further again. Ignoring the extra stuff. Precise shot. Headshot's enough to do it. This one's downed over here, so let's go for the Shrieker. Precise. Okay. Getting closer to us. It's fine, it's fine. Let you get right up against us. Alright. 18 shots remaining. Clay, you're doing a fantastic job here. Obviously, it's a lot louder than we are hearing it right now. We're just kind of hearing it, very dulled through those earplugs at the moment. Monsters spotted. Yep, there's a lot of them. Let's just hope that that pilot is able to spool up the helicopter as we attempt to keep the dead off us. So far, it's working out okay for Clay, but we've only got one more magazine after this one, and there are quite a few here still. Okay, we are getting through them though, as shot after shot rings out into the night. See if we can take down this big one, or the one in front actually. Yep, let's go for you. 100% steadiness please, if we can. Decent, okay. If we wait for them to get right up against us, the chance for a headshot gets quite high, but in general, our aiming is going to be pretty good because of the bionics that we have. Okay, stop aiming. Yes, right. They got a lot closer than I expected, a lot faster. And that's why we don't always want to do those automatic precise shots, because too much time passes by. And that's very, very bad for our longevity. We've got 6 shots left at this stage. I'll take them a little bit closer if we can. The chance for higher damage it goes up with each step that they take towards us. Excellent. Steady up. Get ready to take this one out. Okay, I'll let it get right up against us. Okay, not quite enough. That one is. Steadying up again. Slowly, we are thinning out their numbers. We've got one more shot here before we need to run. Okay, running back again. Let's go reload. There we go. Pretty quick for us to be able to reload there. Alright, precise shot, thank you. There we go. And we've got their attention. Well, kind of, but kind of not. And we've definitely cleared them out by a lot. Only a few of them left here. If we can actually clear them completely off the roof, I will be rather impressed. We've done some good damage to them. We'll keep that up. The tough zombie is going to be a little tougher to take down. We don't want to go precise. We just want to let it get a little bit closer. This should be enough to kill it. Not quite. There we go. Okay, 69 steadiness was enough at the end. Okay, we'll leave you alive for now. 2 shots is generally going to be enough to kill them. We don't want to be spending more than 2 bullets on each of them if we can. Unfortunately, both of those survived. So we've got 3 quite injured zombies in front of us. Damn, okay. Heavy arterial bleeding. Alright, and you? Excellent. Nearly dead. Brilliant. Okay, 14 shots left. We'll make them count as we take down the last of the dead that are stumbling out towards us, one by one, with our very important package in our backpack behind us. We can hear the rotor blades come to life as the helicopter is getting ready to take off. And with that, we've cleared out a whole big, long line of those, Clay. I think we are clear at this stage, so making our way back towards it, that is our goal. That is what we're here for. So let's open it up. We can jump into the passenger seat here, and what do we have in this little storage thing? An adjustable wrench. Okay, well, we'll go and pick that up. And with that, our challenge is complete. Once again, great big thank you to Vormithrax for putting this challenge together. I had a lot of fun weaving some narrative into the world that you set up. Clay made it out of here with a few bumps and scrapes, and we had some very, very close calls. The police station, well, if we didn't get up that drain pipe, it was all over for us. Even if we could get our rifle out, fighting our way through that horde was something that wasn't going to be happening. But we have the briefcase. We have everything that we need. We made it. Oh, and you know what? There probably isn't even a pilot here. This is an autonomous vehicle. Thankfully, Clay does have the codes necessary for it to be able to take off into the night. And so, with that, our challenge here comes to an end. And with the end of this challenge comes a discussion of the future. I've teased for a little while now that we're going to be launching into a new long-form campaign in Cataclysm. All of our survival characters, Clay included, are in a great big pool. Down below in the comments, you will find a straw poll. And in that poll are the names of all of our survivors that have made it through their challenges so far. Of course, first of all, we have Clay, our bionic soldier. Next, we have Odell Downey, the drone operator who clambered his way up from the bottom of a mine and may very well be carrying something rather sinister within him. We have JC Cruz, who survived our very first challenge, escaping the island prison. JC Cruz, of course, is a rat prince, and having lost his rats on their island, he's taken to farming turkeys. And finally, we have Hilma Barron, our rescuer who survived the Migo encampment and managed to bring herself back from the edge of starvation. So, what is the poll about and why am I listing these characters out? Well, a while back there was a survival series. Way out in the wilderness, there was a man named Leif, and that man had to survive out in that wilderness, naked and alone, with no possessions, forced to survive of what the wilderness could provide him. And while he met a sticky end to a giant zombified shark, we only scratched the surface of that challenge. And so, wise viewers, I ask you all to select our next survivor from the aforementioned pool. The one who wins the vote will be plucked from their world and set down in a very dangerous wilderness, alone, naked, and afraid. There are mysterious forces at work within the world of Cataclysm, but what force would take that character away and why? Well, to learn, of course, to observe, and to adapt. So, we best be choosing our survivor well, as the world that they will be plopped down in won't just be a world of the dead. No, there will be all manner of creatures in the night. Some of those creatures, prehistoric. Yes, whichever of our survivors is selected for this challenge, they will have quite the challenge ahead of them. And in the event of our chosen survivor perishing, the next survivor, the one in second place, will take their place, drop down in the same world with nothing to their name. Nothing but what the previous survivor had created. And so, with that, Legionnaires, I invite you to head on down to that straw poll. Cast your votes, let your voice be heard, and next week we'll be starting something special. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. Vormithrax, thank you once again for this challenge. And until next time, stay